There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. All right. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Saveload! Saveload! Rhino feeder! Oh! I was dreaming about muffins. I wake up every morning feeling awesome. Even though I slept on the remote again last night. Ow! Time to tear up another day. The strong bad freaking way. Like an imploding star, like a burning car. My style shines so bright. Please stop trying to handle my style, cause you can't. No, you can't. Handle my style. Seriously, quit trying to handle my style unless you're a lady. Then you're cordially invited to have a giant slice of my style. I'm gonna check my email. I'm gonna check my what? Dear Strongbad, I've got a question. If you hate Homestar so much, why don't you just beat the snot out of him? Are you chicken or something? Confust, NEM, Frenchtown, California. First of all, I don't think a Frenchie like yourself is in any position to be calling anyone chicken. Comprendez-vous, cordon bleu? Secondly, I'm pretty sure I don't want to beat the snot out of Homestar. I mean, have you ever listened to the guy? He's obviously got a lot of gunk up there. I could probably handle beating the tar, the stuffing, or the into next week out of him, though. I bet I could find Homestar down at Coach Z's track, running in place or something. Check this out. I sometimes get tired of that. Hey, Strong Sam, you in there?
Yes.
Come on, let me in. I just want to punch you a few 100 times.
Not interested.
Let's see. Now, what? All right, Homestar. I'm not sure why this never occurred to me before, but some French guy said I should beat you up. And I tend to think he's right. Put up your dukes.
Oh, hello, Strongman. Are you here to watch the race?
A race? You mean like a race? Race?
You haven't heard about the Free Country USA triannual race to the end of the race? It's only the coolest and most important sporting event in the history of sporting events I'm about to compete in ever.
A race, eh? You know, beating you in a race would be almost as much fun as beating you senseless.
I'd like to see you try, Strongman. I've been training my tweets off for weeks now. And besides, Marzipan has promised me a big victory party after I win.
Did someone say party?
Oh, heck yeah. Marzipan's putting together a huge party with floats and cake jugglers and balloon manimals and...
And why was I, Lord High Awesome Party, occasionally known as Strongbad, not invited?
Whisperingly, I don't think Marzipan likes you very much.
Come on, that party'll be deader than a million doornails without me.
I'll see if I can get you on the list.
All this race talk has intrigued me. I believe I will postpone your pummeling, for now.
Pummeling? Hold on, I gotta take this. Yes, Marzipan? Yes? No, yes. I miss you too, Puddin' Sack. See you after the race. Bye.
Girlfriend troubles?
Not me, bro. Marzipan just wanted my opinion on the decorations, and the cake jugglers, and the plight of the lowlands toad weasel, and the Pardon me. I'm off to the locker room to reacquire my game face.
Homestar's cell phone is finally mine! Now I can change all his speed dials? Moo-hoo-ha-ha?
If that turtle doesn't keep...
No one cares. Coach Z, what's the good word?
No time for gibbers or jabbers right now, Strong Bad. I gotta make sure this race goes off without a hitch.
Tell me more about this race of which you speak.
Haven't you heard? It's time for the Free Country USA triannual race to the end of the race.
How the what now?
You know, the FCUTRER. Every 3 years, the greatest athletes in the world gather to pit their pits against the most grueling obstacle course devised by man or beast, all in the hopes of winning the coveted Free Country USA triannual race to the end of the race silver trophy of ultimate destiny.
You mean the FCUTRER STUD?
The Fakutra stud, exactly.
After talking to my bad buddy Homestar, I, Strong Bad, have decided to compete and dominate the Free Country USA triannual race to the end of the race. Where's that starting line?
Well, now that's gonna be a bit of a problem, Strong Bad. The deadline for entering the race was over a month ago.
What?
In fact, there are only 2 official entrants in this year's race, Homestar and Pom Pom.
Not exactly a clash of the titans there, Coach.
Yeah, maybe we should have put up some flyers or something.
I've got half of my party, but what?
Don't touch the balloons. Do you know how hard it is to find eco-friendly mylar? That looks good.
Hey! I heard an ugly rumor that there's going to be a party here and I'm not invited.
Oh, that's not a rumor.
Good!
It's a cold, hard fact.
But why?
Do you remember what happened the last time I invited you to a party?
Behold, I am Lord Barglebroth, come for your souls! All will kneel before my style!
Look out!
No, not really.
That figures.
Did you make all these decorations?
That's so sweet of you to ask. Why, yes, all of these party decorations were handcrafted by me, myself, and I. I grew the bamboo for the tiki torches in my underground terrarium, ground the paint pigments for the victory banner from a variety of rose petals in my garden, and completed a 3-week course in ironworking at the local community college so that I could hand smelt the cute little Homestar float over there.
Wow, that was a lot of words. I can't believe you're throwing such a big party for such a small brain.
Who? Oh, yeah, Homestar. Well, I was just planning to throw a big party celebrating my award-winning organic vegetable garden, but no one seemed to want to come to that. So I added Homestar into the mix, and now everyone's coming.
Ahem.
Almost everyone.
Thank you. Hey, look at the invisible time. Bye now.
Bye, Strong Bad.
Ripe, stinky onions. I better pick a few in case I need to make an emergency stew later on or something. Only an amateur tries to make a prank phone call while standing within earshot of the prankee. Pom-pom-pom-pom-pom-pom. Hello there, Balloon Man. This is Homestar 10. Please don't beat me too bad. We're in the waist to the end of the waist today, okay? Hello, attractive women. You've reached Strong Bad. If you're not an attractive woman, please hang up the phone. If you are an attractive woman, please purchase a hot tub and some pork rinds and invite me over. See you in your dreams. Hi, Strongbad. This is Homestar. I'm an attractive woman, and I bought a hot tub. Come on over. That was more than a little weird. The cheat has a phone? Who knew? Hey, the cheat. This is totally Homestar. Can you come to my house and gnaw my face off? And steal my boombox and leave it at the drop point? Bye! Sometimes I like to get creative with my mission assignments for the cheat. Dial B for Bubs.
Hi, hey people! Welcome to Bob's Concession Telestand! For calendars, press 1. For tie-irons, press 8. For supportos, press star.
You can't prank a phone tree. Besides, the last time I navigated Bub's telestand, I wound up with a crate full of rhino horns. And not even the endangered kind. This could be good.
Hey there, you've reached the cordless cell phone, and definitely not the public payphone of Coach Z. Leave me a message after the fat beeps.
Hello there, Coach. This is Homestyle 10. I just think you should know that it was me, Homestyle, who's been putting itching powders in your jockstrap for the past 3 years. Well, that should get me off the hook. But the creepy thing is, Coach Z's never actually complained about it. Let's see. Speed dial number 1.
Homestar?
Hello, Marzipan.
Are you alright? You sound funny.
I look funny. I'm just, out of breath from all the training for the race that I've been doing.
Okay, so when are you going to run this race anyway? I need to know when to take the curd wrinkles out of the oven.
More like crud wrinkles.
What was that?
Nothing, lamb face. I was just saying that the race is about to start right now.
Oh dear, I better hurry on over.
Hooray!
I'll see you soon. Don't start without me.
Bye-bye. I'm Homestyle. Hey, where'd this one come from?
Step right up. I'm a crudely drawn cupcake. Don't forget your typesicle.
That was completely meaningless and made my brain throw up. Taking Marzipan's balloons, and I don't know why. Whoa, these are some pretty powerful balloons. Feel like I'm... This banner will say congratulations Strong Bad by the end of the day. Mark my words. Unless Strong Mad makes it, in which case it'll probably say contagulate Stong Bag. But still, seriously, mark them. This place, give me the gym.
Fight or flight, big.
Hey, Homestar, you want to know how to really win the race?
How?
Onions!
Onions?
No, really. An old, all over...
Wow, thanks, Strong Man.